is exactly the point that I'm making. I knew what I wanted to know, but because I'd never asked that sort of question before, I didn't know how to ask the right question. And that's the place a lot of people are at right now. They're wanting to know, and they're wanting to learn, and they're seeing that opportunity is there, but that structure's still not quite there yet. And you don't know how to. You know what you want to know, but you don't know how to ask the question. But you don't quite know how to look for that particular thing, because it's not something that you've asked before, or it's not something you've come across before. So you're not quite sure. You know what you want, you know where you want to go, and you know what you're looking for, but that next level of that interoperability between the two of those is not quite there yet. And that's something that we can help resolve by having like regular VCs and being available and talking to people and other people in the community getting involved and doing things. You learn more about what it actually is that you need. So you know where to look, you know roughly where you want to go, but the step you need to actually get there, that gap between the two is what we have to help to close with the average person. That's from my perspective.
And at the same time, we have like most of the time we speak around the project. Sorry, can you mute your? Yeah. Most of the time we speak around our project, of course, our deployments and our different components. But also once in a while there is some technical difficulties. There's always going to be glitches, We launch different deployments, different software applications, and sometimes there is some difficulties, and then we try to explain them. So that's why we try to have dual doxed hosts in the AMA. So one is the handsome one, that's the OG Aussie, and the other one is the back end guy, not that handsome as the OG, but what can you say?
I appreciate the comment, mate. At least you got more hair than me.
It's like a good old wine. It gets better every year, right?
I think the combination of being available and bouncing off each other is something that I think, even though we don't have a lot of people in here all the time, I think it's as people talk, people realise that we're real and we're here, and we're all learning and willing to share and grow, and that's the important thing, and having a general conversation. Again, like, it's really cool. I'm looking forward to the Diamond Paw NFTs this Sunday. And don't forget, guys, to keep pumping it. I'll put it out again. In the green wall, 4 hours on the Sunday, all the Diamond Paw people are going to get that extra 10% airdrop to them. So basically, you're getting a 25% bonus, really. You're not paying the 15% slippage, and you're going to get a 10% airdrop. That's huge. That's basically a 25% bonus for the Diamond Paw holders. So that is absolutely fantastic news. So that actually starts on this Sunday, on the green wall this Sunday. And I see more and more people are turning off or trying to turn off their auto reflections so they can save them to also make sure they're used to actually buy in the green wall on Sunday as well. That's also a great thing. And we had, we can't really talk details, but I was lucky enough to be involved in a conversation with someone else yesterday in a group that is looking at potential partnerships and doing some other things here. No details or anything we said, but more and more people are wanting to do or have an opportunity to do stuff with what we're doing, which is fantastic to see. And
so
future
this
development.
Also, you can say that this is the kind of extension to the project that we spoke about earlier.
Yes, it is. It definitely is. And so there's 3 different sort of groups that I know of already with different interests, all having interested in being involved. And I must say, 2 of them that I know of, both lots the key selling point to them straight off the bat was the licensing, because getting the licensing for a casino is the hardest thing. People start casinos and all this sort of stuff, but to actually have, you know, a genuine licensed online casino and a licensed casino going to be in the metaverse, that is huge. I mean, that is huge, and that is the big deal, having all the licensing. Now all that's been signed off on as well, which is superb. So all that is signed off. That deal is done. Contracts are signed. You know,
correct.
The adoption and building and the online casino it's still all moving ahead nicely. You know, then the building of the casino in the metaverse. You know, and there's other exciting news around potential opportunities in there. You know, so it's all coming together nicely. And being involved early, there's always risk with everything. But oh my God, the potential rewards outweigh it so much that it's worth getting in, and you know, and it is the wild west sometimes, and as in the fact that so many, you know, wild west casinos, they work hand in hand, but learning and being more discerning is really important. And when you get a project like BezosDoge, where there is really good rewards right now, and the potential for expansion, well, there's already people knocking on the door wanting to be involved. I mean, there literally is, you know. So going back, going through everything, making sure everything's right, making sure everything is good, you know, getting this, because a lot of people don't realize, but these guys probably do, you know, when you have your contract locked and you have your liquidity locked and all these sort of things to start with, really limits your ability when you have small issues to fix. They can't be fixed overnight quite often.
Mm-hmm.
So there's solutions coming to all that sort of stuff, so which is really good.
Yep.
And you know, all the fixes are being organized, so all them solutions are coming together. So I'm pretty excited about that. And that means these things can be resolved as soon as possible. I say, let's get it done. And I know the team feels the same way as well. So that's all being worked on. So that's pretty exciting as well. And apart from that, all things are ticking over. Everything is moving forward like it should move forward. We now just really, go for it.
Yeah, and as you said, we're looking over the contract and doing some changes, but everything is still locked, and then we can take more feedback on what changes to be made. However,
yes.
We have something good for the future also. We are looking into the contract is already ready for staking options for you to stake your tokens and your NFTs. So also, this is not an extendable. This is already a part of the project. So this is something that we're looking into and will be our main focus after deploying the casino. So you will be able to stake your tokens, and then also with the possibility in the future, we might see, let's talk about that in the diamond hands, about your NFTs, because they hold utility also. But your tokens will be stakeable, but we will have our main focus on that. One of our main focus will be on the staking part. That's also
staking is definitely huge.
Staking is the gold. Staking is the gold in the crypto space, you know, as we have posts on Binance Smart Chain. Yeah, Sanchez.
Yeah, is staking will be implemented into the app?
Yeah, that's just a software configuration. You know, the D app speaks to the contract, and the contract holds function for you to stake. It's already there. You can check the read functions and the write functions. So staking is already a possibility to the contract today, and will be on our contract 2.0. So to just be able to read and write these functions from the D app, no problem. So that's what I also solved with one of our Diamond Hand members or Diamond Paw members yesterday. You know, the D app, we had some troubles with the D app. We changed servers from the D app. That means that we took it offline for a second and migrated it to our subdomain of our main domain, our BezosDoge.io, instead of the netlify.app. That meant that some wallets lost connectivity, and the saved settings were lost. So what you need to do is disconnect your wallet, clean your cache, your data, and then if you would like to make any changes, you can connect it again or write to the contract. And if you have any questions on that, you can DM me.
Sounds very fair. Cool. Sounds very fair. So there's a lot of a lot of things are still happening. A lot of things are still moving forward. Just steady, getting things sorted. So hopefully, as soon as possible, we'll be able to implement some new things and get the staking organised as well. I've always been a big fan of staking. When I learnt more about it, the opportunity there for the business and for the token holders, and also like having staked tokens is always a good thing for the token as well. So all round, things are moving forward, and staking is a beautiful thing, and I look forward to seeing that implemented. So hopefully, were you saying it'll be available after we launch the first lot of online casino?
It's the main focus. We just need to find, because I really want to say something, but I cannot say something exactly what I want. But
well, don't.
We might have a first staking option, and then we might migrate to another staking pool, to another financial provider. So we will see. It's hard without doxing too much information. But we're working on it.
Don't dox it.
Yeah. Of course not. It's tricky to maneuver some questions without.
It is.
Yes, without leaving too much information for competitors to squeeze their way in to the VIP room and everything. So you have to be careful when you're in the DeFi space.
You definitely do.
Yeah.
But just the understanding that it is happening, and it's going to happen as soon as possible.
For sure.
But the key is we still move in the direction of the Diamond Pool NFT, the casino NFTs, online casino, metaverse casino, and other strategic potential partnerships and development into staking, and then other future development as well. So it's coming along. It's coming along really good, and also, it's been mentioned a couple of times, and I've been all DM'd about it, and I actually have spoke to Sam about it as well. That we've also had people talk about, potentially putting the price of the Diamond Pool NFT up, the base Diamond Pool NFT up in price more than 50 million. I've had people DM me about it. There has been some other discussion on the side about it. We're not going to do that straight off the bat. That's not going to happen, because there's actually going to be another 4 levels of membership available, and they all cost more. So they're going to have a larger percentage of things available to them. So you can actually get an extra 15%, 15% and 10% with your staking, or 20% extra with your staking, or a large discount, and all those sort of things are actually going to be an option very, very shortly, and that's actually being worked on. But again, like, you can only focus on so many things at once, and the main focus right now is getting the online casino up and running and getting the Diamond Pool NFTs out. But just so the guys in here as well, these things are all being worked on, and there's an order of importance, and everything is noted, and there's a list. You got to tick these things off, and the Diamond Pool NFT is the first. Organising for the private sale and the whitelist people originally to get their NFTs, casino NFTs, airdrop to them, and then the next phase after that will be getting the casino NFTs available for the Diamond Pool people, and then after that they'll be available for the general public, and then after that the online casino will be done. Metaverse casino stuff is always continuously be worked on, and then the staking will be available. So all these things are like they're moving forward. So it's very, very cool. Do any of you guys in here right now got any questions? Feel free to ask, please.
Yeah, and just to say, our roadmap is long, but just the NFT utility with the online casino, and not even think about the metaverse casino, that's awesome. And then adding the metaverse casino to that will be huge. But in terms of the chart, it's gonna be crazy when the casino comes. So you're in very, very early, very, very early.
Yeah.
And we have an event upcoming, but we cannot dox it right now. So maybe Ozzy or I will dox it later. We will see. Maybe we have something in the next week. Yep, next week we'll talk about it. But okay, so anyone have any questions, like Ozzy said? Feel free. Anyone have any technical difficulties? If you do not want to speak in the VC, you can write me a DM. I think it's better since often technical difficulties, you need to provide me with your address.
I just seen that DM, Doug.
Yeah.
It's good having a second functioning computer.
Yep. And tell me about your computer. How is it now that you have it for a few weeks? Yeah.
Look, there's my new Logitech Pro Series camera.
Listen, so I have the exact same one.
Yeah, it's for streaming. It's for pro streaming on Twitch and YouTube and all that.
Yep.
So I got that now. So I'm just going to set that up on there today.
Nice.
So I've got I got a i7 in the end, an i7 laptop.
Yep.
And it's got a 8 gig a GeForce RXT. What is it? 960 8 gig video card in it.
Fantastic.
The what is it? The NVIDIA, an actual NVIDIA video card in it.
NVIDIA RTX. Yep. NVIDIA did such a journey. With all the self-driving cars. Wow, man, they are selling GPUs like never before. And cryptocurrency, they love cryptocurrency because GPU is perfect for cryptocurrency, also mining.
Yeah, and a 16 gigs of RAM in it, so it's going to do what I need, hopefully, for a while.
Yeah.
So I shouldn't have any issues with video, so it should be good.
Wonderful.
So I actually did have a little bit of a look and wanted an NVIDIA card because they seem to have a decent reputation. So
yeah.
So I'm not going to be playing any high-end games in it, but I have started doing a little bit of 3D graphic stuff with Adobe. And that grinds your system fairly slow. The calculation or whatever they do there with it takes time, but a lot less time now than it was taking. So I'm pretty happy with it. So I'll get that camera going on it today as well. So my nice little Logitech camera there.
That's awesome.
And hopefully in the next couple of days, my new little microphone will come. I've got a nice little Pro Series desktop microphone, so hopefully it'll make the audio that little bit better as well.
I have one at the same time also. I will have it tomorrow, I will have it delivered. I have a desktop that's on its way here, and a separate microphone is like this big, this big. But and also exactly the same webcam as you. That's what a coincidence. I bet you also bought it because because it had good reviews, and it's also for streaming, and that's what we do. So
yes, dead right, and that's why I got it. It's what is it? At 1080 or something. It does
1080 4K, I think. Yeah,
something like that. Yeah, 30.
It's enough.
You can do 30 and 60 refresh rate or something as well. It does both of them if you want.
Yeah,
depending on what you want.
It serves the purpose, you know. If 15 in refresh rate, it's enough for a good video. So 30, that's bulletproof.
Beautiful. That's what I wanted. So isn't it funny?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter where you are. We never spoke about it. Like we're both buying some of the very similar equipment. So, you know, what the quality equipment is quality equipment. So, and that's why you end up getting it. You do a little bit of research, you know, and you end up. So I've got a little broadcast quality mic coming in. So yeah, mine's probably, you know, yeah, it's substantial looking as well. So that'll be cool. So eventually, when I have my own little studio set up, it'll be cool. I have a nice desktop mic, and you know, the camera all set up, and it'll look pretty cool. It'll look pretty
awesome.
Cool. So everything's ticking over and moving forward, guys. And for those of you who only just dropped in, if you missed it, we've been talking a few of the little issues with the contract is all pretty much sorted now. So they have to implement that shortly. So, but that's another discussion. But all those things are coming together, you know. So I'm very, very pleased with that. And the roadmap, we're on track with the roadmap. A couple of little final details. We just want to make sure that we can set it in stone. So we go, this is happening then, the proper date. So we actually don't disappoint anyone or give anyone any reason for any extra or silly FUD. So we're just double checking with that. Across the board, it's all just like go, 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 go. So, you know, I'm fairly happy, you know, good opportunity, fill the bags a little bit, hold. You know, it's just win, win, win. And, you know, again, it's time. It's just, you know, it's time now. Yeah, we're putting in the time as the roadmap moves forward and more things from the roadmap get ticked off. So keen for all that to happen. So it's exciting times ahead, and we're moving forward strongly. We're moving forward in the direction we need. You know, so it's a huge win.
Awesome. Do we have, so the Diamond Paws NFTs will be deployed on Sunday, right?
Correct.
And the casino collection will be airdropped at the week after.
For the people who bought in the pre-sale and the private sale, they will get theirs, and then the following week or so, and it's only because that's all happening first. And then the whitelist and that for the Diamond Club people with the casino NFT, because there actually has been a bit of extra dialogue and different dialogue in the Diamond Pool Club, and I've got a couple of, more than a few private messages about it. Lots of people have an opinion on how we should do that. I know a lot of that actually has been looked at in the Diamond Club. The message has been read. I've passed on messages, and I've had discussions about it as well. So they're going to talk about it, have a look about it, and actually come up with something that is a win for people in the Diamond Club first. As far as like, there's going to be one available in the first 24 hours for everyone in the Diamond Pool Club. That's definitely going to happen. And then, you know, some people want there to be a limit in the next 24 hours. Some people don't want there to be a limit. Some people want there to be a limit what the public can buy in the first few days. Some people don't care, you know, so it's all actually being looked at and taken seriously. The numbers are going to be crunched, and they're actually going to decide what they believe is best for the token as a whole. But definitely the Diamond Pool people are going to have the opportunity to buy first, and then they're going to have the opportunity to buy multiple first before it goes to the general public. You know, so the discussion has been around, do we just go, you can buy as many as you want in the following 24 hours, or do we set a limit on it next 24 hours? And, you know, do we set a limit in the first 24 hours for general public? They can only buy 5, or the general public can buy. The only problem with all of those things is, right, the only problem I really see is it's so resource and time heavy on the dev team, right? Because you have to change these things and go, oh, we're going to lock it so you can, and make sure that everybody gets one. Then we're going to make sure that people can't buy them more than 10. If we go to the public, we're going to lock it so they can't buy any more than 5 for this amount of people. It's very, very resource heavy.
And I want us to talk about that on Sunday in the Diamond Post Club. We really need to have a deadline. The discussion for the NFTs and all the feedbacks and questions about it, or inquiries, or how we should do things. We need to set the deadline to Sunday so we can be able to finalize the contract and get ready for the deployment, because it's not that far away. So we really need to finalize it. What do you think, Ozzy?
It's absolutely, and you know, and what you're saying is exactly what we're just talking about. We're taking aboard what other people in the Diamond Club have been saying, looking at it. We'll have a bit more definitive direction from all of you guys and the dev team and the community. Have a little bit more discussion, but we do have to. There's a point where it comes and we go, no, because these things are easy to say, like you're just saying, but they're not as straightforward to deploy as people think. Things have to be put in contract. Things have to be set up. Things have to be done. And, you know, every time we spend resources and time, we're spending money and effort as well. You know, so it's okay to want everything different all the time and change your mind, but we got to make some hard and fast rules very shortly about that. So over the next 2 or 3 weeks, we've got to go, no, we're deploying this. This is happening. This is how it's going to be. So we'll definitely have that discussion on Sunday. So you guys here that are from the Diamond Paws Club, so just remember that on the following Sunday, we'll be having that as actually a main topic point. We'll probably have a couple of different ones because we need to set that in stone. We need to set some basic ideas in stone and just move forward with it, because we all want that to happen. We all want to be able to move forward with it. So we need to, you know, just pick the direction and just make it happen. So we'll be doing that.
Yes, sir.
So again, anybody in here have any questions they want to ask? Feel free, guys. We're both here. And while Dark's still here, we can pick his brains, doing the technical stuff.
Ozzy's brains.
Pick my brain. Go for it. Like,
yeah,
go for it. I'm up for it.
It's awesome. No, actually, if you don't have any questions, you know, we can finalize a little bit earlier today. Me and Ozzy have a lot of work behind the scenes. So if you feel like you are on the track, and if you don't have anything, you know, just send us a DM and we make it happen. But so be ready. We really need to finalize and get all your feedback for the NFTs, and we need to decide on that on Sunday in the Diamond Paws group, because we need to make the decisions just to finalize the contract, so it's ready for deployment. And also to fill in, we decided that up for the casino and around the casino launch, somewhere there, we are looking at the cross-chain protocol for Ethereum also as well.
Yes, that is huge as well. Like that is huge. So very keen on that.
Yeah. All right,
like
guys.
Keen on that. Keen on the staking. Like it's just, you know, win. So we're just making it happen. So it's very good.
For sure.
It's very good.
Yeah, for sure. You know, staking is the new gold.
Oh yeah, I'm feeling you. I like, and you know, we could all speak. We'll briefly probably speak about staking the NFTs on that discussion on Sunday as well, Dark.
Yep.
You're up for that as well.
Yes, sir.
I think that's a very important thing, especially for the Diamond Pool people. We need to realize where we can make the most potential for everyone longer term, in the short term, and just make that happen. So that's going to be awesome. So we're actually going to sign out in a minute or so, guys. So again, if anybody's got any questions, please speak up now or DM us. And we've got some other things that we want to achieve as well. So we're going to be working on that. So if no one's got any more questions, we're probably going to sign out in about a minute. If so, again, as Dark alluded to, please feel free to inbox us.
Yes.
And we'll get back to you as soon as possible. And it's good to see there's some more Diamond Poor people joining as well. Again, we'll just keep spreading the word about the green wall and getting into the Diamond Club by Sunday, so you can still get that free Diamond Poor NFT. and we'll talk about some other iterations of that as well on Sunday as well. We've got a little list of stuff that we want to get through, and we want to get some feedback from the diamond pool holders in that direction as well. But again, some decisions do need to be made, because the longer we put off the decisions, that affects all other things, because it can't just be words. We actually have to deploy stuff in the contract, and that again, that's resources, effort, money, time, all those sort of things. So we want to get that resolved as quick as possible so we can move forward for everyone. So any questions there, guys? No, that is awesome. Keep spreading the word. Thank you for those of you who are helping out in the Telegram group. That is very much appreciated. Like we really do appreciate that. Helps make the community strong. So keep up that good work, guys. The chat in the Diamond Pool Club is is growing all the time and get a little bit more diverse. So please keep that up as well, guys. And we'll see you tomorrow, and we'll also see you on Sunday in the Diamond Pool Club as well. Feel free to think of some questions to ask on Sunday in the Diamond Pool Club. If it's a tricky technical question and you know beforehand, guys, like even talk about it, give us some notice. Because what I don't want to do is then have to run back and spend 20 minutes looking elsewhere to find the information out. Like, so if you've got some other more technical questions that you want to ask in the Diamond Pool Club, would you submit them in writing to us? Purely because if we don't, we want to be able to answer you, and it's much easier if we know what they are and we can look at giving you an answer first. Okay, I'm not deflecting and saying you have to send us all your questions. I'm saying if you've got a more interesting technical question, you quite often can't answer these things on the fly. So send them to us in a DM, and we'll do our best to make sure we can answer them on Sunday as well. That's what I'm saying. Okay, so
yes, sir.
That's as important as well, because there's nothing worse. We don't want to not be able to answer you as easy and as soon as possible. And sometimes these things there's more moving parts than what everyone realizes. So feel free to do that as well, and or ask them on the fly. But we can't guarantee an answer straight away if we have to look it up, or takes a bit of involves more than one person to get the answer, because you have different people doing different things. So down into that, guys, I'd like to say thank you very much. Myself and Dark are going to sign out now, guys, and we'll see you in the T group, and we'll also see you in the Diamond Club. Until tomorrow or tomorrow night, we're going to say good night. Thank you again. Keep up the good work, and we'll talk soon, everyone. So thank you for your time.
Cheers. Have a great evening, guys.
Thanks.